Nearly 2 years ago, I made a series called The 100 Greatest Drivers of All Time, a series where I went through and ranked the all-time greats by their statistical accomplishments. However, I never completed said series. And now after 2 seasons, the positioning has changed, and not only does it need to be updated, it needs to be completed. So with that, here is part 1 of the top 100 greatest drivers of all time. Before we begin with the 100th through 91st positions, let me clarify this only includes Cup Series accomplishments, so it will not include lower division accomplishments or anything outside of the sport. The scoring system is simple. A driver's stats collect them what I call legacy points. A driver can attain these legacy points in 7 ways. If you finish a race, aka a running it finish, that is worth 1 legacy point. If you win a race, you receive 20 legacy points. A driver who finishes top 5 will receive 10 legacy points. A driver who finishes top 10 will garner 5, and a pole position will also attain you 5 as well. For laps led, each lap you lead will gain you 0.1, adding decimals into this. While it may seem a little more complicated, it helps to keep ties from happening and to get more definitive positions into where people should be. Finally, the biggest point gain a driver can attain is a championship, which is 500. With all that, there's 2 last notes I want to make. Since the modern era has a larger field and less races on average compared to the golden era stats, all modern era wins will be multiplied by 2. That includes all modern era wins, top 5s, top 10s, and championships. Also, all ranking will only be up to the end of 2021, and is not reflective of what has occurred so far in 2022. Number 100, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Coming in as the first person on this list, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. moved up to the Cup Series in 2013 after back-to-back Xfinity championships the previous 2 years. He won Rookie of the Year in 2013, and ran modest until 2017 when he won his first race at Talladega. He then went to Daytona 2 months later and won again. Since then, Stenhouse has run modest and moved over to the 47 car in 2020, where he won the Daytona 500 pole. With his 2 wins, 19 top 5s, 41 top 10s, 3 poles, and 445 laps led, his total score is 1,219.5. Number 99, Johnny Benson Jr. From one Xfinity champion to another, Johnny Benson comes in at number 99 with his career in the NASCAR Cup Series. Benson started racing in Cup full-time in 1996 for Chuck Ryder's Bahari Racing, where he picked up his first series pole that year. He ran there again in 1997 and went to Jack Roush's 26 car in 1998. Results waned, however, and he moved to the Tim Beverly car in 2000. While the team struggled for funding, Benson put together one of his best seasons ever, and from 2001 to 2003, running for MB2 Motorsports, he attained most of his success, along with his only career victory. Benson after 2003 went down to lower divisions, running his last Cup race in 2007, where he finished 43rd at Homestead for Bill Davis. With his 1 win, 18 top 5s, 58 top 10s, 2 poles, and 520 laps led, his total score is 1,280. Number 98, Wendell Scott. Scott began racing at various tracks locally before elevating to Cup in 1961. He ran modestly competitive through most of his career, achieving only 1 victory at the Speedway Park in Jacksonville, Florida. Scott ran until 1973 and stopped when he was involved in a serious crash, which in effect ended his driving career. In total, with his 1 win, 20 top 5s, 146 top 10s, 1 pole, and 27 laps led, his total score is 1,283.7. Number 97, William Byron. The 2017 Xfinity Series champion comes in at number 97. Currently in his 5th season in Cup full-time, Byron started his upper-level career in 2016 by nearly winning the Truck Championship. He then won the Xfinity title in 2017, and in 2018 won Rookie of the Year in the Cup Series. Since then, Byron has won his first career race at Daytona in August of 2020, and then went to finish top 11 13 consecutive races in 2021. In total, with his 2 wins, 21 top 5s, 51 top 10s, 7 poles, and 859 laps led, his total score is 1,288.9. Number 96. Casey Mears. Mears started his Cup career in 2003, driving for Chip Ganassi. He struggled his rookie year, but rebounded with 2 poles in 2004. He continued to improve through 2006, until he got his biggest break ever with Hendrick Motorsports in the 25 car. He had his best season there in 2007, achieving his only career victory at Charlotte in the Coca-Cola 600. He switched to the 5 car in 2008, and left the team in 2009, where he ran for various mid-pack teams until 2016. His last start in the Cup Series came in 2019 for Germain Racing at the Daytona 500, where he finished 40th in the 27 car. In total, with his 1 win, 13 top 5s, 51 top 10s, 3 poles, and 484 laps led, his total score is 1,314.4. Number 95. AJ Allmendinger. Making his debut in 2007, AJ Allmendinger moved from open wheel to NASCAR, where he has been now for 15 years. Although highly successful now in the Xfinity Series, AJ faced adversity whilst running for Roger Penske in 2012. He was popped for testing positive in a drug test, and he had to vacate his 22 car. He took the NASCAR road recovery where he came through and eventually returned to the Cup Series in the 47 car in 2014, and in his first Cup Series race at Watkins Glen that very year. Nearly 7 years later to the day, Allmendinger won again, running part-time in the 16 car for Kaulig, and now continues to run part-time in 2022. In total, with his 2 wins, 13 top 5s, 60 top 10s, 4 poles, and 528 laps led, his total score is 1,368.8. Number 94. Darrell Duringer. Duringer started his Cup career in 1957, where he raced for John Whiteford. He ran part-time all the way till 1969, and attained his first career victory in 1963. He then won most of his races in 1966, and stepped away from driving until 1969. He came back for 4 races in 1975, where he got 2 top 10s from Morris Davis, and made his last attempt in 1976 for the Daytona 500. In total, with his 7 wins, 45 top 5s, 79 top 10s, 9 poles, and 2,517 laps led, his total score is 1,378.7. Number 93. Austin Dillon. Dillon started his career in trucks and won the title in 2011. He then won the Xfinity Series title in 2013 and moved up full-time to Cup in 2014. He won the Daytona 500 pole and ran modest until making his first playoffs in 2016. He then won his first race in 2017 and then won the 2018 Daytona 500. Currently, he drives for his grandfather's team and is looking prone to have one of his best seasons yet. In total, with his 3 wins, 16 top 5s, 57 top 10s, 6 poles, and 333 laps led, his total score is 1,379.3. Number 92. Cotton Owens. Mainly known for his career as an owner, Owens established his Hall of Fame career by being a driver first. He started driving part-time in 1950 and ran part-time all the way to 1964, where he saw his most success in 1959. He ran all but 7 races that year and finished second in the standings at Lee Petty. And in total, with his 9 wins, 52 top 5s, 84 top 10s, 10 poles, and 1,302 laps led, his total score is 1,392.2. Number 91. Lake Speed. Coming in at number 91 is ironically a driver most famous for driving the number 9 Spam car for Harry Milling in the mid-90s. Lake Speed began his Cup career running part-time in 1980 before running his first full-time season in 1982. He ran part-time and full-time on and off until 1994, and during that stretch he achieved what would be his only career victory at Darlington. Lake committed to full-time from 1994 to 1996 and stopped racing after an injury in 1998 at Loudon that forced him to sit out. In total, with his 1 win, 16 top 5s, 75 top 10s, and 632 laps led, his total score is 1,477.2.